Hi, this is DMJack92, uh, aka also known as Jacob Katner, in case you want to know my real name. Um, I know it's been a while since I've done these little talks, so I've been focused on Panda TV, and also, actually mostly Panda TV, but I want to end the gaming stuff, which I want to start doing again. Guild Wars 2 mostly. Um, but I just want to talk about some sensitive topic. This is not politics, okay? I'm not talking about, I'm just talking in general, okay? About what I think about what's going on in the world and things I've been seeing, not just in the world. It's not about news. I barely read the news, okay? It's about what I see with my own eyes, okay? And this is not about uh, the new movies they got going on, Star Wars and all that, okay? I don't really care, okay? I mean, I'm not saying I didn't like Star Wars. I did like Star Wars, but that's not what I'm talking about, okay? Not the new Star Wars, though. That could use improvement. um, it was funny, though. Him drinking the green milk. That was hilarious. That's probably the best part. But anyway, now I'm here to talk about, all the hate and the inequality going on in the world. And, in my opinion, I believe that everybody, no matter who you are, no matter what country you're from, uh, what language you speak, what religion you have, however you're raised, if you have a mental illness, if you, well, I don't really consider things mental illnesses, but other people like to classify it that way, so I'm going to say that. Um, or if you uh, have a different sexual preference, okay? No matter who you are, everybody has the right to choose, for one. And I believe in freedom of choice as long as it doesn't mean people getting hurt, okay? Or children getting hurt. Um, and what I'm trying to say is we need to, from my point of view, is everybody needs to stop the hate. Stop fighting, verbally and physically. Everybody, no matter who they are. You know, African, Chinese, Japanese, Korean, white people, which I am, Caucasian, be say it correctly. Uh, you know, people from Mexico, people from Panama, uh, Europeans, everybody, the whole world, India, all of it. Everybody needs to stop fighting. You know, rich, poor, educated, uneducated. It doesn't matter where you came from or how you were raised. It needs to stop. Everybody. Okay? People can hate on this video that I'm going to post, but I'm just tired of seeing it. I'm tired of seeing it. People need to get along. I don't know. They need to forgive each other, make amends, and try to do the right thing. You know, because we're not here to try to, get back at each other. If there is revenge, that needs to stop too. Okay? The person who stops all the hate is you. You don't wait for the other person to go first. You gotta go first. That's how it works. Okay? I'm sorry, but that's how it works. It starts with you. If you go first, then you're doing the right thing. If the other person doesn't follow, that's their problem. Okay? At least you did the right thing. And that's all that matters. But I guarantee somebody is going to follow your footsteps and follow your example. Somebody out there. Okay? At least you did the right thing. And that's all that matters. But I guarantee somebody is going to follow your footsteps and follow your example. Somebody out there. Okay? At least you did the right thing. And that's all that matters. But I guarantee somebody is going to follow your footsteps and follow your example. Somebody out there. and it will be a domino effect. You know, we need to learn to respect each other and show we care about each other as people. All right, so because we're humans, and for those that feel like they're not human, I mean, they have the right to think from their own perception. Okay, you know, it doesn't matter whether you think you're human or imagining you're from another planet. Okay, no matter who or what you think you are, you gotta stop the hate too. Okay, everybody does, no matter how they think or what they look like. And also, just because somebody doesn't understand someone, and this has to do with me, okay? You know, when I want to tell you a little story, okay, about myself, recent experiences, uh, and I've dealt with this stuff I'm 40 years old, okay? I've dealt with stuff for decades, okay? I don't like saying that I'm 40, but I am, well, at least as of this video. Uh, and I also have, kids too. But it's not just about, you know, people I've interacted with in the real world. I have dealt with people in the real world, but also in the virtual world, there's bullying there too. And we can't do it on the internet either. We can't be bullying each other. Um, and I've been bullied myself on the internet, not just recently, but for years, for decades. Okay, maybe some of them are just immature kids, but there's still no excuses. No matter, even if you're 15 years old, you still shouldn't do it. Okay, there's no excuses. Okay, it starts when you're young anyway, on how having respect for people. Um, but yeah, recently when I was on Panda TV, I mean there are good people on there. I'm not saying it's bad. Panda TV is a good place to go. I mean there are some good people there. Okay, and I've met them. One of the, and I want to call her out. You know, Cher is a good person, and some of them you got to get to know them. You think they're not so great, but after you get to know them, you realize they're not bad people as you think. And yes, I do make fun of people on Panda TV via my YouTube videos, but I'm going to be honest, these are not the people I'm joking around with. They're actually probably good people anyway. I'm just playing, but I'm not being serious, Uh, I'm pretty sure Nana Sweet's probably a good person in real life. Okay, they're just kind of nerdy, but you know, anyway. But I just wanted to put that out there. Um, but yeah, when I was on there on the Panda TV, I did encounter someone who did. I'm not going to mention names or anything, or dates or that's happened, but someone did harass me because I was an American and I spoke English. I'm doing my best to try to speak Chinese, okay? But I'll tell that person. I want to tell that person right here now, if this person ever sees this video, one, that's wrong. And two, if they were on my thing and they were speaking Chinese, or let's say they were speaking Indonesian, and I didn't know what they were saying, I would not pick on them. I'd respect them. Okay? I wouldn't tell them to go away. I'd embrace them. I'd say ni hao or konnichiwa, okay, or hola. You know, yeah, I would be respectful, and I'd say hajime mashite. Mucho gusto. Pleased to meet you. I'm happy you're here. Okay? and I wouldn't hold a grudge. Just want to say that right there, okay? Because that's not right to push someone away just because they don't know your language very well. Um, and it wouldn't be right for me to yell at the person in return. I could state, hey, I don't appreciate you in a kind manner talking the way you're doing, but I'm not going to yell at them, okay? We got to keep the peace. Both people. It takes two to tango, as I always tell people. Two to dance, do a dance. A real tango. You can tango by yourself, but it's not going to be fun, okay? It takes two people to cooperate, not just one only, okay? Um, anyway, so I said what I had to say. Whether you like this video or not, that's up to you. I'm not going to force you to like it. And if you don't like being subscribed to a person that's open and honest about fairness and equality, so be it. That's your choice also. You know. So I'm not saying I'm giving up on Panda TV. I tell people that. If I go to Panda TV, I prefer respect, and two, I don't want people trying to get me for money all the time. Stop asking me for books and money. Stop it. I'm not going to do it. I'm sorry. I'll give you bamboo because that's free. That's the best I can do. But, from the lucky coins. And I'm not quitting on the gaming stuff. I'm still going to do game videos. I just got carried away with Panda TV for a while there. Uh, you know, uh, well, I guess that's it. So if you want to subscribe to my channel after this video, feel free to do so. DMJack92. And if you do like the video, then go ahead and click that like button. And I guess I'll see you on my future videos, game videos, Panda TV, whatever I decide to do, my little comedy stuff. All right, and see you on the next video.